Hey guys, Alex from Video Game Addicts, and today I'm going to be reviewing Elementary Madness. It is a free indie horror game that you can play on GameStop.com right now. It actually got released, I think it was earlier this morning at the time of this video that I'm making. It is 8:17 p.m. Central Standard Time, February 18th, 2014. Yeah, I got released this, like, I think around midnight-ish. Like, the guy I've been following this game for like a long time, basically, and it was set to come out February 18th. I marked my calendar because this game is getting a lot of hype on games.com. Well, I don't want to say hype. I want to say more of a following. Like, it got a lot of people who are liking it, following it, and the game didn't even come out yet. So I was very eager to see where this is going. Um, I did try at one point try to get the guy to do an interview, but things never worked out. He didn't see much into it, so we never did that. But I still really wanted to play this game, and now that it finally came out, I decided I'm going to make a review instead of doing a let's play of it because I just feel like I should review it instead. I don't know. I just feel like now would be a good time just to do a review and maybe play another game for Friday or something. I don't know. But anyways, so without further ado, let's get right into this with the game summary. Elementary Madness is a free indie horror game made by SG Pwn Zone, or Sergeant Pwn Zone, using the Unity engine. It was announced on GameJolt.com on October 6th, 2013, and was finally released on February 18th, 2014. It has been rated teen by the International Game Rating System for its mild, realistic violence and realistic bloodshed. The summary for the game is as follows. You come home after a long day at work and lay down to rest. When you regain consciousness, you're in a place eerily similar to your old elementary school. Something's not right here. Now you know a little bit more about this game. Let's go ahead and run this game so we can get some uh, hands-on impressions, or yeah, first impressions on how great this game is. Hey guys, I'm here. Elementary Madness. Okay, let me get adjusted. Okay. Ah, ready to do this. I think I'm pumped up, ready to play this. And we got a face cam going on. Yay. I don't do these often. And because I don't like my face all that much, I mean, it's not very attractive. Um, okay, move WASD, look, mouse, interact, E, extinguish left mouse button, extinguish a fire, I'm guessing? Pause, escape, a P, full screen F. We don't need that full screen. You come home after a long day of working. I already read this. Okay. Okay, not about to say, I thought I fucking broke the game just by... Here we are! The most anticipated game. Collect memories. Oh, flashlight. Is that a thing? No? There's a door right here. It's covered in blood. I'm sure that's a good sign. What did that say? It's E to interact. I'm walking in the hallway. Is that a key? That is indeed a key. There's a window. Okay. I don't really know how the monster like acts in this game, so it's gonna be very hard for me to computer needs power. There's a power outlet. Hello? Hello? Okay, that's sprint. I do not believe it mentions sprint. Oh, well, that's lovely. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit scared because I don't like playing scary games, but I thought I had to do this. Oh, I'm gonna have to find the combination. Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna have to come back to that. Why are you telling me this now? Oh, there's something on here? Strange clock. Clock's not a memory, is it? No. This is not good, guys. Not good. I had to check my camera because I don't know if anything's gonna fuck up. I don't have a fire extinguisher. So. What? What? Oh, what the fuck is that? Run! Oh fuck. Okay, he's after me. Oh fuck, it's a dead end. Please tell me I escaped him. How the fuck am I gonna... Pages on the ground. Boxes lined up very perfect. Oh, what the fuck? I can move the boxes by just running up against them. Maybe there's a door somewhere. Door? Anywhere? Oh fuck, timber! That scared me. This door seems to be jammed. You don't say. I may be no expert, but I don't like that noise. I don't like that noise. I'm not gonna go to those doors. I guess in that sector is cleared. I don't like long hallways. Nothing? No. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm ready to play some basketball. Maybe this is a memory. Really? You fucker? Really? I don't know if you caught my jump there, but I jumped. Might not be a big jump, but I jumped. Nice jump scare though, fuck. Okay, that door's jammed. What's over here? Secret graffiti? Oh hey, SG Pawns. Pawns, I mean. Pwn Zone. That's the guy who made the game. Nice little Easter egg. I found your Easter egg. I could do better with these Easter eggs. Anything over here though? Maybe there's something on that tree. Oh fuck no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it's run, 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 run! Oh fuck! Where'd I go from here? He disappeared? Well, he comes at random times, but I don't think he's that much of a threat, considering all you gotta do is just run till he fucking, you know, he's gone. I guess he comes at random times. I'm guessing he doesn't come really at enough of these heartbeats. Because I thought it meant something for the heartbeats, but hey, tree. It's like Slenderman all over again. Oh man. Only my flashlight running low? I saw a flicker. What does that say? PewDiePie, really? How the fuck did he contribute to this game in any way? Oh well. No disrespect to PewDiePie, I like PewDiePie. #1 channel for a reason. Hello? Fuck. I'm scared of jump scares now. Is this movable? I think it is. No, it ain't. I'm scared of jump scares now. I feel like any moment something's gonna pop out. Any moment. I'm collecting out the keys, but I don't think I've unlocked anything. I've obviously got to go back to those rooms I disregarded to begin with. Let's do. I'm not even keeping track of time. How foolish of me. P. What am I doing on time? The phone. Alright, 7 minutes in. So, if I do common math, we're going to 15 here. 8, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so about 9, 12. Okay, so I know when I'm stopping. Well, I'm stopping the recording, but I'm not gonna stop playing the game. Of course, I'm gonna try and beat it to the best of my ability. Why is this light oddly placed? Yeah, I'll try to beat it to the best of my abilities. Which, I haven't got one memory yet. Holy hell. Oh no. No. No, you fucker. Oh fuck. I'll play circles around you, bitch. Oh fuck, frame rate. He disappeared. Oh, them Jew kids. And just like that, he disappears. Booyah. There was something in here. No, you can't move those boxes, but you can move crates. Maybe on a chair. Oh, key. I'll moving around the road. I saw that coming. I saw that one coming. I saw that coming. Hello. Okay, I can see this coming. Jump scare. No, really? Wait, what? One memory. Oh, hey, I got a memory. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Ah, I itch. Got a scratch. I haven't gotten a combination key. Bloodstain. It's like ketchup. All blue. It's like ketchup. I'm not gonna lie. Don't get my Twitch going on. Oh, fuck you. Big empty room. Oh, is that a memory? No, please. What is that? Absorb memory. Oh, that's a memory. What does the stone do? Okay, nothing but gibberish. I was hoping like it would say the code to that safe or something like that. How do you walk off the edge? Good. Fuck! Ah! Don't do that! Fucker! How dare you? I just mind my own business. You all of a sudden just decided to make yourself appear right in front of me. He disappears. Yep, I knew it. Yeah. What happened to you now, bitch? Apparently there's an achievement for GameJolt.com. People who wanted to do that. Why am my time not moving? My clock isn't fucking... Wait, what? Did time stop on me? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. I'm the idiot here. I thought... Okay. Like, what happened was I saw 7 minutes on my Audacity timer thing going on. And I remember that number, so when I saw 9:07 on my clock, I thought, you know... Well, I can already see what's going on here. Jump scare. Happened already. Fire extinguisher. This was a smoke from Super Mario 64. Why? Why would you do that? Hello, dead body. Sterilize the body. I might not want to stay in here. Yeah, hello? No? I'm gonna say that now. Not the best place to stay, considering that asshole's gonna get me. But I'm kind of used to jump scares right now. Please. He's gonna pop out somewhere. More stuff. Absorb the memory. Absorb it. How do I use the crowbar? How do I use the crowbar? Can I use it on these doors? Or do I get it on the jammed doors? Maybe that's what they're used for. I think that's... Fuck you! I don't even have to run. Am I even running? Can I shut the door on him? Would that stop him? Would that stop him? I don't know if that stopped him or not. But as soon as hell he disappeared. I didn't even see the blood oozing from the walls. But the walls ooze green slime! Oh, wait, they always do that. SpongeBob reference. Never get old. See, where was it again? It was down one of these hallways. Oh man, I got like 2 minutes left on the clock here. I'm really hoping I can do this in time. I'm not gonna be able to get all 6 memories, I don't think, in time. Oh, so that's what it's used for. Okay, good. Okay, that's for the computer, but the computer needs power. Yeah. Nah, nose is itching like never before. Why now? Who knows? There's another jammed door outside. Don't know if there's one over here and this to the left. No, but there's a chair over here. I never checked it. No. I'm just gonna say I can't go through there. Okay. I actually like being in the open because that means that I don't have to worry about. There's something on that chair? No, there isn't. I don't have to worry about him trapping me. I just run around circles in him. Power. Oh. Of course. Markiplier. Oh, hey! I like Markiplier. Hey, oh, hey. Thank you. No, seriously, I'm a big fan of Markiplier. Was there another memory over here? I'll check real quick. I'm running down to the last minutes here. Like the last few seconds, actually. Fuck, where is he? Okay. You can't catch me, you as slow as, Nope, couldn't think of one. Alright. Can't catch me. Oh, it's a lot brighter. I love it. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording here because we're out of time, but okay, so I got some good impressions on what I'm going to review this game, but I think I should really play the rest of the game because I'm close to beating it. I got 4 out of 6 memory. That's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here so y'all can get a because I don't want to not only much because of spoilers, more like for the interest of time, you know. So if you want to play the rest of this game, you can. Link in the description. But let's go ahead and go straight into the review. Welcome to the review section of this video where we are going to look at the 6 different components that it takes to make a great video game, and we're going to grade this game kind of on its 6 different components, which every game should have. So let's get into this with the first component. The concept for this game was not original at all, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not going to say immediately that this guy got this from other games or from what he was playing other games, but I am going to assume that he played a few horror games and saw what they had and then decided to use that in this game. But he didn't make anything different. That's the problem with doing so. Like, I did see in the game Easter eggs referencing PewDiePie and Markiplier, and they play many games like this, Slender for one of them. And so I immediately saw that he has played a couple of horror games or has seen videos of a couple of horror games, and he probably did put this together based on what he's seen on those. I mean, you could have put more creativity when making this game because even though it was a fun game, you have a bunch of like stuff that I see from other games, like collect a certain number of objects and that's what was in the game. Only it was memories, which were blobs of blood, which looked ugly. I didn't know why I was grabbing this. Really, I mean, the story also didn't really connect. I mean, when you make these kind of games like scary stories, you gotta have like some kind of like reasoning and stuff to why you're there. I mean, you can't just like throw somebody in there and just say, "Hey, they're here." You know, you gotta have them kind of a reason, like a little bit of a backstory. You know, and the fact that I just went to sleep, woke up, and I was here, didn't really sell it all that well. I mean, of course, you could have added more to that. Like, I woke up there, and but like I don't know how to explain this. I mean, I really want to say it could have just added more story to it, like a bit more of a story to it, because the ending was also pretty lame. Like if you do manage to beat the game, you will not be impressed by the ending at all. Like it was pretty lame. Once again, the no story thing adds on to that. Um, the level design was okay, I guess. I mean, it had some good rooms and places to go to. Didn't really get the purpose of the boxes in the game. I mean, you could have had a lot more stuff going on with the boxes. They were movable, so I assumed, oh, maybe one of these rooms where there's gonna be boxes stacked up, there's gonna be like a hidden entrance behind them or something. But that never came to the case. They were just there for no reason. Like that room with all the boxes, like on like everywhere. I tried knocking them down, seeing like, oh, maybe there's a secret entrance here. I could find one of the memories, but there never was one. It was just there. But I really hope you would have done something more with the boxes. That would have really helped out. Like I would have added some more creativity to this. They had to move your surrounding in order to get to places. The jump scares, they were not impressive at all. They were very cliche. They were not great at all. I mean, I let's see. Sorry, I'm a little wandering off track, but the jump scares were just very cliche. Like they just appeared at random times, like not really random times. They appeared at key moments, but those key moments, they just weren't good jump scares. They would just pop up and then leave. No purpose, no reasoning. It was just a jump scare just to try and surprise you. Which there's a difference between being surprised and scared. They're not the same thing. I mean, of course, it's obvious that we're gonna flinch from you throwing something at me. I mean, it's not the same thing as being scared. Being scared, you gotta make it to where you're feeling like you gotta have the feeling in the adrenaline, like the thrill, like something bad's gonna happen, but nothing bad happened. And then when something bad does happen, it scares the living hell out of you. That's how you make a good scare. But when you just do it constantly, and I kind of see when the jump scare is gonna happen, and then the monster just appears at like on a set timer, and he's easy to avoid because you have infinite run, which I found out after recording. It's just not scary because I'm not feeling in danger anymore. Like the only thing I'm looking out for is the next jump scare, which I know is gonna happen. But I did look at key moments where I think you would put them. But after that, when I got rid of all the jump scares, all the monster was easy to get by. I mean, I wasn't scared or anything. Like at the beginning, it was a bit scary because it was an unknown feeling of what was gonna happen. But now it just became a bit lame because nothing really happened except for the monster running at you, which easy to avoid because you either get stuck on a wall or he just wouldn't catch up to you because he was so fucking, you know, had that good stamina. You could have done something more with the fire, like more fire would have probably been a bit more creative because the fire extinguisher was there for like one reason, just to put out that one fire. I really wish it would have been used for more purposes than just that one time. But that's optional. Same for the flashlight. I mean, it didn't run out, but I guess you don't need that. But adding it to where it has runs on batteries, you have to find batteries. That might have added a more bit. Well, I cannot speak today. Would have added a bit more of a challenge, but once again, that's also optional. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the concept of this game. I have a lot to say about it, and I'm sorry about this, but I'm gonna have to give it a 1 out of 5. It just wasn't that great, in my opinion. The graphics for the game were pretty moderate. I mean, I didn't I didn't like bitch about it. I'm not gonna like praise it though. I mean, they were pretty basic Unity graphics that I usually see in a lot of Unity games. Which so there wasn't really a I'm not gonna say there was no effort made into making the graphics because I did see that some people did make some of the models, which I'm sure they see sometimes. But I don't know if he just downloaded it from some people who are giving out models or something. But either way, it still counts. They're models made by people, and that helped make the games. So they weren't bad, but it looks it wasn't superb graphics, so I'm not gonna say it was terrible because there was time and effort put into making it. I'm sure, but there were glitched textures at some point. Like I saw that there was a blood stain that's supposed to be on the floor. It was actually hovering above the floor, so it was kind of weird. So, but other than that, graphics were okay. Wise, I mean, you could have made up the graphics by adding other elements, but yeah, graphics do play a role in some games and making it realistic. You can't go around in like Play-Doh looking graphics and expect to be scared much. But or maybe you can. Who knows? But the graphics in this game, I'm gonna have to give it a 2 out of 5. The sound for the game were pretty could have been better, in my opinion. The sound of your heartbeat became annoying after the first 2 times because firstly I heard the heartbeat and I thought, oh crap, what was that? Is that me or is that something walking? I was creeped out. I didn't know what it was. Second time it was my heartbeat and I thought, oh man, what does that mean? Is it am I getting tired or something? But after all, I soon realized the heartbeat was probably on a set timer or appeared randomly. So the heartbeat just became a random moment. I mean, it could have had. You probably should have had the heartbeat come like probably one time would have been good because hearing it after a while, it's just there's that sound that looped again. Um, the atmosphere could have been improved, but it was okay overall. And the sounds of the jump scares, they were not impressive at all. That same dun that that's very cliche. I'm sorry, that's very cliche. When it happened on the jump scare pictures that popped out of me, and when the monster appeared, I mean, the chase music was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, the chase music was okay, but those jump scare sounds really hurt. Like, I mean, it really hurt the game sound. So for that, I'm gonna have to give this a 2 out of 5. The playability for this game was pretty good. The controls were easy to master. Like it was just the WSD move with the mouse. I mean, nothing really difficult to master. Everything was perfect for the controls. However, I did get stuck at some points trying to find things. Now, it might just be my stupidity, or it may be the game. I don't know. I'm gonna assume it's probably a little bit of both because I'm for the longest time trying to find the last memory, and I would never realize to do something like that involved the grave that you find in one of the rooms, the tombstone that you find in the room, and I would never get to do that, or maybe I would have, but it took me so long to do so. And if the game was any more difficult with the monsters mechanic, if the monsters mechanic was more difficult, I would probably never beat the game. But since the monsters are very easy to beat, then I was able to figure it out after half an hour of walking through the game or more. So probably want to make that a little bit more like notice, like make it more obvious to do. Not too obvious, but make it to where it hints out what you got to do with it. And so yeah, I'm gonna have to give playability a 4 out of 5. The entertainment for this game was about average. The game was fun at first, but it became annoying near the end. It just became a chore at the end to beat. It was fun at first because I didn't know what I was going into. It seemed like, oh, the scares I'm gonna get. I just can't wait. I'm looking forward to sitting my pants or pissing my trousers. But it then became annoying because I figured out the monster's mechanic. I figured out why the random jump scares. I just figured out the game entirely. It became no challenge. There was no difficulty. It was just way too easy to beat this game. I beat it my first try, for crying out loud. That shouldn't happen in a game like this. You gotta have at least one fuck up along the line, like one time to mess up. But if the monster hits you once, you can survive. And he can probably hit you twice. I'm not sure, but if he hits you once, you can survive. I know there is an added challenge that makes it to where um if that I can't think right now. There's an added challenge to where if you beat the game without getting hit, or taking damage, then you get a little trophy on GameZone.com. With that's an added bonus. But it just wasn't that great. I mean, that still doesn't really help. I mean, you gotta add something to make it more enjoyable to play, make it more immersive. Like you're in the game. I would have had more enjoyment if it was more scarier, not jump scares, surprising, but more fun. Like to try and avoid the monster. Have him like when he comes, like make it more difficult. Like yeah, I don't know how you can make this any more difficult because the monster just runs at you and you can avoid him by sprint. I mean, like I guess you could maybe add more than one monster, but then again, the frame rate did get terrible. Like when I was playing with just one monster, but I just might be my laptop how shitty it is. But yeah, there just really wasn't any enjoyment near the end. It kind of went away, but it was fun at first, and I was having kind of a blast at sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, near the end, it kind of got a little bland. So I'm gonna have to give the entertainment a 3 out of 5. The replay value for this game was pretty moderate because even though it didn't have anything to come back to, the challenges did help it out a bit. Like try to beat the game without getting hurt. I'm sure that would be a very difficult thing to do. But when it comes to just beating the game in general, it's really easy to do. I beat it my first try, and I'm no pro at beating these kind of games. Like I never even beat the first Slenderman game, but yeah. So yeah, I guess you would argue that you can come back and try and beat the game, but once again, like I said, you could beat it on your first try. Trust me, it ain't hard at all unless you can't somehow figure out like how to find one of the memories. Like I couldn't, but you should be able to eventually. Eventually, you should. So for the replay value, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Now that we got all 6 components out of the way, let's go ahead and go into the conclusion where we can give our final thoughts of this game. Here we are in the conclusion where we are going to give the pros and cons of this game, and then we're going to give the game a final score, and I'll also elaborate on why this game gets that final score. So without further ado, let's get into this with the pros. The pros for this game are as listed. The level design was okay. It had moderate graphics. The atmosphere was okay. It had basic controls. It was fun at first, and challenges added more difficulty. The cons for the game are as listed. The concept was not original. There was no story. The game doesn't make much sense. There was no purpose for the boxes. The jump scares were cliche. The monster wasn't intimidating. Infinite Run made it extremely easy. The ending was lame. There were glitched textures. The sound effects for the jump scares were very cliche. And the feeling just wasn't scary. Now that the pros and cons have been listed, it's time to give this game its final score. The final score for Elementary Memories is a 5 out of 10. The game showed some basic knowledge of or basic experience of making a indie horror game, but it wasn't all there. It just wasn't all there. I mean, the creator showed how to make a basic Slender clone of some sort, but it just wasn't much after that. I mean, I don't mean to criticize the game so much because I know it's just an indie game and the person probably doesn't have much experience when making these kind of games. Or maybe he does, which I'm sorry if I'm misinterpreting this. But if you don't have much experience in making this game, in making games in general, then congratulations. This is not bad of a game, I guess, for a first timer. But if you plan on making a AAA title kind of game, then this isn't gonna flow right. I mean, this kind of creativity, it wouldn't be called creativity. I've seen I was very disappointed when I played this game too because this game was getting such a huge following on GameJolt.com. Like there were over 300 people following this game, rating it very highly, even though it didn't even come out, just because of how good it looked and the potential it had. But then I even asked the creator in the comment section, it what do you it was is this game going to be a Slender clone or is it going to be the real deal? And he said it's it's going to be like the real deal. It wasn't going to be like Slender. It's totally different from Slender. It's nowhere near Slender. I was I don't know if it's intentional or not, but I was lied to. It's it's a Slender clone. I'm sorry to say that. If I now I'm not saying this because I did try to get this guy to do an interview. I wanted to interview him on this game, but things didn't work out. So this wasn't a reason for that. From this isn't that wasn't a reason for me giving this game a bad review. I don't hold grudges or anything like that. I mean, I don't have a problem with him saying no to that. That was just something I wanted to do. So please do not think this as me trying to get revenge or something like that, because I truly don't think was a great game at all. I mean, there were so many things wrong with it. Like it was too easy. It wasn't scary. I mean, and the sad part about this is I'm seeing a bunch of people giving you praise and stuff like this is a good game. Now, I don't know if it's just I'm the only one who thinks it's a bad game, or everybody's just being extremely nice to you because of your first game. I mean, it's just pretty sad because I'm going like on YouTube looking at people doing let's plays of this, which is why I'm doing a review of this because already there are like what 5 people already doing let's plays of this, and I just don't want to do something that a lot of people already started to do now. But they're over here telling their videos like amazing new horror game let's play or terrifying new horror game, and I'm sure it's not even that bad. It's not even that great of a game. I mean, I haven't watched their videos, but I'm sure they don't get scared. They're probably faking it, getting scared or something like that. But I truly don't believe this was a great game. And I know probably on the Games World website it says it's in development, but when I asked the guy if the first release of this game was going to be a 1.0 release, he said yes. So that's why I'm reviewing this game and they acting like it's still in development because version 1.0, the full release, this is the full release of the game. So I shall review it as such. But considering it's a free game, I won't say it was totally bad. I mean, it's worth giving a try and actually checking out because it is a free game. I mean, nothing lost out of playing it except for time. But I'm sure you can get an enjoyment out of playing this. I'm sure you can. Like I did get a bit of an enjoyment at first. I mean, if you're already watching this Let's Play, you're probably not going to get the same sense of enjoyment because the game wasn't really that great after the first experience. It just became like tasteless. It just wasn't great afterwards. And I really hope that if you watch this video, SG Pone Zone or Sergeant Pone Zone, sorry if I'm getting that wrong, um, then I hope that you're listening to what I'm saying when I say this. I'm not gonna say it was a terrible game, but it was a pretty bad game. I'm sorry to say that. Don't be mad. I'm just gotta be honest. It just wasn't that great of a game, and I'm very disappointed. This is one of the top 3 games I was looking at on GameJolt.com, and I was assuming this was gonna be one of the best ones I was gonna play. I was very disappointed. Very. You let me down. You let me down. As a fan of who actually looked at your game and was expecting, oh man, maybe something good's gonna come out of this, something amazing. You let me down with a terrible story, cliche jump scares, and extremely easy monster that wasn't intimidating because he just looked like a walking corpse that wasn't even couldn't even touch you. And if he did, oh well, run away. So gotta step it up. Gotta step it up in your next game when you make it because I'm sure you can make a good game still. I mean, you just gotta put more creativity in it, more creativity. Because I promise you, I can find a game that's just like this, and it's probably better. No offense. Now, this, I'm sorry if I'm being too cruel on you. I am probably being too harsh. Okay, I hope you're not mad though. I hope you're not mad. He's probably mad. He's probably mad. I hope he's not. But anyways, but yeah, keep doing what you're doing now. I mean, don't let this stop you though. I mean, because I'm sure everybody's first game was bad. And now, if this really isn't your first game, I'm sorry again. I mean, I never made a game, so I don't know how hard it is to make one. I'm sure it takes a long time, and you've been working months on this, so I feel really bad saying this. But I'm sure you can do it. I'm sure you can do it. So, and maybe you give a shout out to me in the next game, huh? Maybe? No? Okay. Well, anyways, that's gonna have to do it for now. I said everything I wanted to say. I'm sure. So, thanks for watching, guys. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Give feedback in the comment section below. We are always open on suggestions on what games to play or review. SG Pones, if you're watching this, um, keep doing what you're doing. I mean, I'm sure you can make better games than this one, because I just didn't find this one that great. I'm sorry. It wasn't all there. And I'm sure some people are going to hate this for me saying this, but it's terrible. It just was. Oh, man. I'm sorry if I'm being too mean on you. But anyways, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see y'all next time. Later, guys. Bye.